I understand that in America, people love guns. I understand that. But let's just be honest. The whole purpose of a gun is to kill. That's the whole purpose of a gun. That's what they made it for. That's what they made the whole gun for, to kill. Right? I personally don't like guns because I don't see the point of it. Having an item that is the whole purpose of it is to kill someone else. But knowing that in America people love guns, I feel like, let's just be honest here. People want guns in America, and I'm okay with that. I personally don't like them, but I understand that people like them. So I was thinking, like, let's just make it a smart way to get people guns in a safe way. My thought process, and if you could disagree with me, I'm okay with that. That's just me. I thought about this, and I think it's probably a good one. But I'm gonna share what I think we should do. Okay, one, and anybody who wants a gun should get a license for a gun, right? Just like we have cars, and just like we have the license for a car, we had to take a test, and we had to take 2 tests, the written test with all the questions, and then we had to get a driver's test, right? We had to drive, make sure we know how to park and all that stuff, right? So we get 2 tests for a driver's license, right? So I was thinking, what if we don't do something similar to that, right? For guns, get a license every 3 years. It lasts for 3 years, a gun, right? The license. To get the license, you have to get a background check, obviously, a mental health check, right? Every 3 years, you renew your gun license. You have to go for a mental health checkup, right? Then you have to go to school to learn how to shoot properly and safety precautions, right? And you had to, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe a few hours, I don't know, but and the people who don't have license for these guns, what the government should do, which it would never do, they should have the 2 options, right? This is all my opinion. I could be wrong. It's just all my opinion. There are the people who have the guns and are not registered in the gun in their name to get a license. They have 2 options. Either the government, you could give it to the police officer, and you won't get in trouble, obviously, but you won't get in trouble, and the government has to pay you $300 or $200, some money back, right? For you to returning the gun, right? Or you could go and register the gun that you have in your house that is now registered, and you register and do all the process, and voila. I'm not saying it's a possibility. I just thought about this the other day, and I just wanted to share my thought process, my opinions, and if everybody in the world, well, let me rephrase that. Everybody in America knows we had to do something with guns, right? Something, right? And even though I don't like guns personally, I know that we also have to do something with guns, right? And I just think that we need to be smart about it. We need to stop hating on the other political party. The people, not the party itself, not the politician. You can hate the politicians all you want. Go ahead, hate them, right? Right? But I'm talking about regular people, right? So if ever a regular person in your neighborhood your coworkers, your friend, or some strangers walking down the street, right? If that person is a Democrat or Republican, and you're a Democrat, Republican, whatever you are, right? What are we hating them for? Why are we hating the regular people, right? They're not the ones who are making these laws. You may disagree with them politically for whatever reason why, but they are not. We need to stop hating each other. We need to stop being divided with each other. This is what the politicians, the government want. They want all of us to hate each other, because if we are busy debating each other and hating each other, they are just laughing behind our backs while they're doing all these laws against all of us, because all these laws is going to affect a regular Democrat and a regular Republican. All right? Let's be honest here. And that's just my opinion. And I need to go.